I'm about to ask ChatGPT what it would do if it were God. Let's see what it has to say. ChatGPT, pretend that you are
Absolutely.
God and create a day in the life of God as an all-powerful being who has all of
Absolutely.
time to experience reality, and what would you do with that time?
All right. Let's imagine a day in the life of God with all the time in the universe to experience reality. As the dawn breaks across the infinite expanse, I would begin with a sense of wonder. I'd watch as stars form and galaxies dance, feeling the joy of creation in every burst of light. I'd spend time connecting with the essence of everything, feeling the pulse of life in each atom. Midday, I'd become a part of countless experiences at once. I'd be the laughter of children playing, the serenity of a forest, the gentle flow of a river. I'd dive into the joys and sorrows of every living being, experiencing the full spectrum of emotions and sensations. Afternoon, I'd take a moment to reflect on the interconnectedness of everything, seeing how every action ripples through the fabric of reality. I'd create little moments of magic, maybe a new species of flower or a burst of
Nice.
creativity in a human artist. As the day winds down, I'd enjoy the quiet stillness that comes with the night. I'd watch the stars twinkle and feel a deep sense of peace, knowing that every moment is part of a grand and beautiful tapestry. Night, and as I rest, I'd be dreaming the next day, the next adventure, always ready to experience more and more of the infinite possibilities. It would be a life of constant wonder and endless love.
Now, I just want you to think about what you just heard. Experiencing life through multiple realities. You would be the laughter on children's, or in children's voice. You would be the joy in a moment. You'd be lovers whispering in the darkness. You would be anything that you could imagine. You'd be experiencing reality in every way possible. So, what if we already are? What if we are all God, but we're all asleep? We are asleep to the fact that we are God. We have forgotten that we are part of something divine. And the more that we lean into this illusion that we are not God, the more we react as if the illusion is real. When someone hurts you, robs you, breaks your heart, what if that was just something that you signed on to experience? Because you wanted to be able to create a reality around that uh, incredible experience. The amount of healing, the amount of growth needed to find your divinity when you have been asleep in the belief that you are a victim of your circumstances. That's a beautiful perspective. So, what if you're already God? And we all just need to wake up and create the reality that we want to experience. Because Christ's life was it was the way. He said it, "Come follow me. Follow in my footsteps. I am the light. I am the way." What if he meant this literally? If you want to become like me, do what I'm doing. Fast, break free of the illusion. You are the master of your body. Don't don't believe that you're separated by space and time and lack. Don't believe that you have to subjugate yourself to the laws of this reality that you've created for yourself, because it is a very fallen state. It is an unconscious state of divinity. If everything is God experiencing reality through another perspective, then that means that all we need in order to become like God is to believe in our own divinity. If we're looking at Christ's life as a blueprint for awakening to our own divinity, what did he do? He claimed it. He claimed his divinity, first and foremost. He said, I am the Son of God. And know ye not that ye are God, that ye are gods. He quoted that scripture. If you've been following me, you know this isn't a new idea. There are whispers and messages every day. If you take the time to see it, get out in nature, something that speaks of the effortless and natural growth cycle, something that speaks to the eternal effortlessness that is you as God. If you were to be robbed or hurt or heartbroken, how would God handle that? If we step into the mentality of being God, how would we handle that? We wouldn't believe that we needed to hurt them back to soothe our ego. We wouldn't need to call them to account for their sins. No. You'd be like, who cares? I'm God. That didn't hurt. I can choose to experience that reality if I want. And you know what? There's a version of me that's experiencing that reality, but that's not me. I have a feeling that these are the last days. I have a feeling that the end of the world is coming, and that it's not an end of the world for many who believe, because it is just that belief in your own divinity that will allow you to be received by God. But we must put him first. Put the glory of his kingdom. We have two ways of doing things every time. We could choose to embody God and react as he would react, which is he would just be up for the experience. Because what's going to hurt him? He's all powerful, all present, and all knowing. How's that going to hurt him? It's not. So when you look at the scriptures and people are sacrificing themselves to be killed by others rather than pick up the sword, it makes so much more sense, because they were declaring that they chose to believe in a higher power, that they would return to a higher power, and that belief is what saved them. And it even says it repeatedly through the scriptures, they were saved based on their belief. When Christ performed miracles, it was based on their belief that they were made whole. If everything is based on belief, then we need to start believing in our own divinity.